sweet nostalgia when it holds you. Greetings to all. It's Angelo Rain. You've seen this on YouTube before. Yes, you've seen it. This is a 2.0 video of my Knights of the Zodiac collection with the same visuals that we can almost estimate to be an old video reworked in HD about figurines that I hadn't presented, or rather that I hadn't been able to showcase. There have been a few rates, namely the Knights of the Zodiac, or rather Knights of the Zodiac, the figurines that were released in the United States and then in Japan. So it feels strange to make a 2.0 video, but this way you can see it with better lighting. So right away, nostalgia. There are some merchandise related to the Knights of the Zodiac. The Knights of the Zodiac. There you go. I'm going to drop something. Released in 2000, 2001, or even 2002, I believe. Since the Knights of the Zodiac made their grand arrival on American shores in the year 1986. North America, to be exact. Around the early 2000s. And the Americans who may not have had at the time the famous vintage diecast, which I am showing a photograph. Perhaps again. So unfortunately the Americans did not have the chance to have 13 or 12 centimeter metal and plastic figures from Bandai. And the Americans said, well, since the animated series has just aired, it was our duty to make figurines. So there is the Bandai label right over here, as you can see. It is, as you might expect, an American-Japanese production, and therefore, unfortunately, there is extremely little detailed and comprehensive information about these particular specific products. But we know that they are made completely and entirely of PVC plastic. I own the 5 bronze knights and 3 black knights. I am looking for the others. Unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to get all of the others in the box. So we can see that the American blisters are different. We can see that it has yellowed significantly. We can clearly observe that it is a US product, since the blisters have yellowed significantly. Pegasus CA, fortunately, because otherwise we would have been stuck if I had the sign with another name, since yoga has a different name in American. I believe it is called Crystal or something like that. I have never looked at the American versions. So we can see that we have the Pegasus that is provided with its wings, a fully plastic figure. Don't worry, I will show others. And the blisters that were presented to us, there you go. As you can see. If you want to read indeed, the characters that were sold with their totem, for example. Since we can see that the totem is present in all this yellowing, so the figurine is in very good condition. It's just the mister that has yellowed. Yet I, who am meticulous, it has yellowed quite a bit. Might be the light or the dust. We will never know with the yellowing of the boxes. Nevertheless, the Bandai range released at the time, the big Knight of the Zodiac logo in the United States, thus releasing these knights, the 5, Soshiryu of the Dragon, Itsuya, or Itsuya of Beggar's Care. Fortunately, I believe they used the name Swan, because it seemed to me that he had another name. Andromeda Shun and Ikki Phoenix, the characters known as, from the series Saint Seiya. Collect them all, there you go, to have a surprise. Collect them all, either without talking. So the figures are, I will show you, they are almost the same size as the vintage ones. They are about 12.8 centimeters in that range. Completely made of plastic, you can actually see the screws. The faces are not ugly for the time. Honestly, I find them really very pretty. Obviously they made the others. And here I show you the Japanese blisters, which are much more impressive, and you can see that they are not pretty. There, that's the secret of the Japanese. Contrary to here is Shiryu of the Dragon, with very beautiful colors for those who wanted to buy the 20th anniversary in mid-close. Take this one, they have much more. This figure is a must-have for collectors and fans alike. It is a perfect addition to any collection. Of authenticity, here we will see the difference between American and Japanese blisters, since it seems to me that they were released. So I don't know which one was released first. 5 Bronze Knights were released in this version like this, along with the Black Knights. The Japanese, I don't know if they preceded or if they were... I don't know. In any case, the fact is that the Japanese also made their Action Saint, since they have the designation Action Saint, or Action PVC. We can see the name Saint Seiya, which is in Japanese, while here it's in the American version, Knight of the Zodiac, the Knights of the Zodiac, the Dragon, Dragon Cloth. And here we can see, to make the comparison, that it is indeed still much more beautiful in version, although no, in the original Japanese version, you will notice that even the poses are quite different. More dynamic and lively in Japanese, while in the American version, they really have the look of old toys, a bit more in appearance. It was released around the 2000s, 2000, 2001, 2002. There are some bad taste nonetheless. If you have a model like this, it is not a bootleg. It is really the same series, except that it was released in different countries. It was also released, let's speed up a bit in this video, Yoga. Yoga of the sign and style. We even acknowledge the same design of the vintage boxes in passing. Well, as we walk by, the reissues. Yoga that is sold with its sign totem and symbols, with the screws. So these are quite basically the same design anyway. It's the same design. I won't show you the back. It's the same design. Andromeda Shun, honestly, I think it's great. I don't know if they have increased in value since I haven't had much news from collectors looking for them. But in any case, it's nice to see that you can have both the character and not have to unclip the armor to get the totem. So we have both the character and its totem as a bonus, which is cool. I think that's nice. Whereas with the vintage or limited close, you choose either the vintage or you put it on the character or you put it on the totem. Here at least we have the option to have both, which I think is cool. That's really nice. And we finish with the Phoenix Knight. I would have preferred if there was a tiny lock of hair above the forehead to make it much more visible. Iki of the Phoenix. There you go. Very nice figure, honestly. Iki of the Phoenix. Action Saint. So these are, as I explained, these are Action Saint or Action PVC. It depends on the name. I will also put back the tags from my old video so that people can find it on the internet. We'll try to put the video in several languages. So there you go. What we are going to do is that in all this mess, I will show you 3 that are unboxed, and they are the Black Knights. Only the true and dedicated fans will know which music this little song is taken from. Here are the Black Knights Black PVC. The release. You can see that honestly for plastic it's really nice. The faces were great. The figurines are not brand new, but honestly the Black Andromeda was impressive. We'll try to show it with good lighting. No, honestly it was great. Yes, I was a bit of a perfectionist in my videos. I looked a little, and it's true that the first video I presented, the quality wasn't great. And now that I have the new device, I would like to show you what these collectible pieces look like with better lighting. So now you can see the aesthetic beauty. So the black chain is not, it's rough. It's like for the classic Andromeda, it's really a tiny little chain. And now I realize that I have the loose elsewhere, but I don't have the totem. Know that each Black Knight is sold with a piece of gold armor from Sagittarius and its totem. I got them loose, but did I make a good deal? Honestly, I don't think so. Still, one day I will try to find them in the box to have the piece of armor. The Black Dragon. I will clean it thoroughly well first. There is still a little bit of product on it. Remade the video exactly the same with the same visuals with this disgusting cabinet. The Black Dragon, honestly, look, focus, it works, it's well preserved. The back almost looks like an eye close. Eventually you see that they are screws, so it's rough. The joints are limited. You can't do all the poses you want. I'm having fun doing the cans. I carefully set the joints, and precisely. The posing is somewhat restricted. It's really very restricted. Here we are on the ground, and we have the Black Pegasus. The Black Pegasus, like the Black Sign. The Black Phoenix has the feature of being able to remove its wings, so here I have put the wings on it, but we can take its wings off to give it an authentic look. So here we have the real Black Pegasus. As it is, there he is, nice with his mischievous look. My friends, this was a not long video, just to show you some goodies in the world of Saint Seiya. Here we have the lovely Black Knights that I got at a flea market from private sellers. I admit that I am frustrated. I would like to have each of them with a piece of the Sagittarius armor to make a complete totem. But unfortunately, I didn't have that luck. Got the 5 Bronze Knights, well, the 4 in the Japanese version, plus this one in the American version. Eventually, I will sell the US version to have a complete Japanese set. And I will find the Black Saints. I don't think they should be exorbitantly priced, unless I was mistaken while the Black Dragon wants a nap, like Andromeda. So there you go. It was a nice little video on this YouTube channel with better lighting on the Black Saints, Action Saints, or Action PVC from Saint Seiya, Knight of the Zodiac, released in the United States and Japan in 2000, 2001, or even 2002. A 12.9 centimeter figurine entirely made of plastic with rather crude joints. Possibly with screws. Figurines that you might find ugly. But figurines that still deserve to exist. And that's beautiful for the collection. There you go, I'm signing off. This was Angelo, in with his Black Knights taking a nap. Greetings to all and subscribe to my channel.